guys, I hope you're having a lovely day. Today I'm here with my mom, Rhonda.
Hello.
And this is Bella.
Bella, Bella, Bella.
Hi, say hi. Say hi. And today, as you can guess by the title of this video, my mom is going to be doing my hair just like she used to do when I was a little girl. So she's not going to be doing any of the tips and tricks that I frequently show on this channel. She's taking it straight back to the 90s when there were no hair products for mixed kids and doing my hair the way that she used to do every day. Are you ready?
I'm afraid.
Why?
Because I swear to God, the neighbors thought I was torturing her when I did her hair because she'd be crying. There was no products over 25 years, sorry Bryn, over 25 years ago for my hair, let alone mixed children's hair. So I unfortunately was never taught how to deal with mixed hair. My hair is maybe wavy, but by no means curly, so I didn't know how to deal with that. I would only ever brush out or comb her hair when it was wet after a bath. And then I just always, every school picture, or most school picture, Bryn's hair is in braids.
And it looked good.
But that's because I know how to braid. And that was how I kept her hair tamer, was the second that I had it combed out, I would braid it. And then it stayed in that braid until we washed it again and then put another braid in. So that was Bryn's hairstyle until she decided, what grade was that?
Grade
3 or 4? No.
Oh, grade 3? When I started doing it myself?
No, you were adamant you wanted a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept saying, no, honey, let's not. And she was like, no, I want a haircut. And then you would think that because she cut it, it would go really curly.
No.
It was opposite. It was like, it was a little embarrassing to tell you the truth. Then anyways, obviously it has grown out, and then Bryn went through a phase where she wouldn't leave the house until her hair was pinned straight. And she burned, like literally you could smell it throughout the house, like you thought there was a fire, and it was Bryn straightening her hair.
Yeah.
But thank goodness that's over with.
I know.
Yeah.
Now we're the curly crew.
Yeah.
We're gonna be answering some questions, and I think that you always did a good job. So let's see if 20 years later you still got it. I did deep condition my hair with the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. I love TGIN. They are a Black-owned hair care brand, and the first 5 ingredients of this deep conditioner are water, raw honey, olive fruit oil, jojoba seed oil, and aloe vera. So very moisturizing and hydrating, and hopefully it'll help with all the tangles you're gonna have to deal with, Mom.
Yeah. I also love to use that product in my hair, which is very thick and coarse, and I have slept in it, and it really makes a big difference, and it smells great as well.
Yeah, it smells so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I'm actually gonna spray some leave-in conditioner on as well.
Nice.
And when Bryn was younger, what I did was I would get a spray bottle, and I would mix a couple tablespoons of any conditioner that I found or bought, and mix it with water and spray it on her hair. Even after she got out of the bath, I still needed more conditioner in her hair.
It really helps.
And she still cried. But.
So when you found out that you were pregnant with a mixed baby, what was your first thought?
I never had one thought about having a mixed baby. It never occurred to me, and it still shocks me.
Whoop, Bella's hitting the camera.
It still shocks me to this day when someone meets Bryn, or I, of course, am a very braggy mother, and I'll show a picture of Bryn, and I'm shocked when people will look at Bryn's picture and then look at me and say, is your daughter black? And I'm like, I don't know how to put it into words, because when you have a mixed race child, you never ever see your child as mixed. I see my child is Bryn, and that's all she ever is. in a beautiful way. So no, it was never a thought, and it was never a thought in my family, if I can say that with regards to my family as well. But if this was 25 years ago, she'd be screaming right now.
Yeah, I think that the mask actually really
my
smoothed
God.
my hair. And you're starting from the bottom.
Yeah.
And I don't think you used to start from the bottom when you'd comb my hair.
I don't think I did. I honestly...
You went right from the top
I know.
and just, because it's quicker, obviously.
And I didn't know any better, because,
Yeah.
I mean, my hair, I go from the top to the bottom, so...
Yeah.
And nobody has curly hair in the family.
Nobody.
Like, not even... like a way, Auntie Lane has a bit of a curl.
Yeah, it's thick, like
Yeah.
definitely thick hair,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say anyone has really curly.
I think that it goes back to what we were saying before. Like, you're really blessed, because not only do you have a beautiful mixed hair, but your hair's thick.
When I shed, I don't really worry because...
It's gonna be there still.
Yeah.
Now see, how did I do?
Did really good. A+ for detangling.
Yay. Well, that detangler is good as well. You should mention, that is really good.
We're using the Keratin Leave-In by, I don't even know, Kira Labs.
And it's 3 ingredients, is coconut. Read the side here.
Coconut, Pro B5, and keratin. Strengthen hair with pro nutrients and protect against damage, which we love. Had you ever done curly hair before?
No.
I was born.
No.
Never?
And that's why I resorted to always just doing a braid.
So you were never worried that people would judge you? Because you grew up in a small town, and
Very small
there
town.
were no Black people in Niagara.
In my high school, there was also only ever one Chinese person.
Wow.
Like one Chinese person. No, there was not a single Black person.
No diversity, pretty much.
None. There
Other
was
than the
no-
one Chinese person.
One Chinese person, and I don't know if this makes a difference. She was adopted by one of the teachers.
Oh wow, so she was adopted, so her parents were white, and she was kind of...
Yeah, and she was the only one.
Was she made fun of?
No, I don't think so, because I would never have been around people that would have done that. So as far as I know, no. Were you ever made fun of?
I don't think so, but we moved when I was about 1, right? We moved from Niagara.
No, you were 6 weeks old.
Oh, geez. So we moved when I was 6 weeks old from Niagara, which is on the
Close
border
to the
of
American
Toronto.
border, yeah.
Yeah, on the border of Canada and the US, to Toronto, or Mississauga, the suburbs surrounding Toronto. So when I grew up, my elementary school was very diverse. Very diverse.
Very diverse. And I'm so proud of that. Like, I'm so proud, like, I don't think any of my children are in any way discriminatory against any other race or people or anything, which I think speaks volumes to growing up in a diverse community.
Totally.
Exposure. Absolutely. And maybe also the household, right?
Totally.
You grow up in a household where everyone's voice is heard, right?
So when I was born and you saw that I had a full head of hair.
But your hair, it was, when you were born, it was, what did Grandma call it? It was a finger curl.
Yeah, finger waves.
Finger waves, and it was beautiful.
And then it slowly started to take on more of a curl.
Yeah. Maybe I should tell this story. Oh my God, I just can't put into words how beautiful and adorable Bryn was. But she was very vocal. If she didn't like something, oh my God, everybody knew. Like, she, from day one, stood up for herself.
Not
which is
much
probably
has
why no one ever made fun of you. But anyways, she had this one ringlet, probably here, and it was just the most beautiful single ringlet, but it fell over her one eye all the time. I mean, all the time. And she would blow, there's a picture of you.
I'll find it.
Maybe find it. Anyways, this one curl drove her nuts. So one day I'm cleaning and, can I use the thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sweeping under her brother Connor's bed. Like just sweeping it was hardwood floors. And I see this clump of something and I thought is that a dead animal? Like, what is that? So can you turn sideways? So I have one half of the braid and then I'll join the two braids together. So that's an outward French braid there. So I've always loved braiding. Anyways, so I go in with the mop and I get this dead animal and I pull it out and I look and it's Bryn's curl, like her perfect ringlet. So then I yell for Bryn and she comes and I notice that it was cut off, like right there. And I'm like, what did you do? And her brother Connor saw that it was bothering her. He went and got the scissors and cut it off.
Coincidentally, it's his birthday today.
Oh, yeah, it is. Happy birthday, Connor. Oh, I forgot. You're right. We got to call him after. I sent him a text. Mm-hmm. Anyways, it grew back, let me tell you.
When I turned 13, I started straightening my hair all the time. How did you feel about that?
I thought it was heartbreaking because having such straight or unruly hair myself, whenever Bryn let her hair dry naturally, like people would stop on the street to say, oh my God, like your hair, I just screwed up here now I'm talking, hold on, I just screwed up. People would stop to say, oh my God, what a beautiful little girl. And then when Bryn would leave her hair curly, people would stop to say, oh my God, you have beautiful hair. And she was literally frying it every day, trying to get it as straight as possible.
Yeah, but it was so hard because even 10, 15 years ago, there were no products. And the curly hair, natural hair movement, personally what I find is that it started when YouTube kind of took off.
Yeah.
People started posting videos about how to take care of your natural hair, and tons of brands got exposure. Hair care lines started to get exposure because people were using them on YouTube.
You know what I think really helped? Maybe I could be wrong. The whole Aveda movement.
Yeah.
Where it was natural hair products to enhance your hair, not to simply color it or bleach it out or frizz it out with a perm. I do think that Aveda helped
totally
with a natural hair care line that was incredibly expensive, but
yeah, because they're all about having like products that are free from parabens and SLS, and that really helped as well because all of those chemicals are harsh, especially for curly hair, which is already predisposed to being dry. You add those harsh chemicals and then your hair is even drier, and it was just like a non-stop, it was like a headache. Then when I started watching YouTube videos, I was like, okay, maybe I can do this and start transitioning my hair and wearing it curly, because straightening it was easier, but it made it easier.
Do you think though as well that you wanted to have more hair, white hair?
Yeah, like that was what was in style. You never saw anybody on TV or in movies or anywhere that had like afro texture, curly, long. Everything was about, especially in high school when Jersey Shore was the big thing, straight.
Then the whole
hair.
straightening iron came in, right? Everyone was using a straightening iron. What do you want?
Bella! Does Bella want a haircut? No. Bella's curly, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Curly gang. Did you ever do an 80s perm?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh my God, heck yeah.
Like good curls and everything?
Yeah, the spiral perm. Absolutely.
Oh my God. And did like clumps of your hair fall out?
No, because like you, my hair is very thick. I'm very lucky. What you did was you had the spiral perm, and then you took the curling iron and just did one curl for your bangs. Like you didn't feather it in, it was just one simple curl. You gotta put a picture like that.
Oh, I'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was also, don't forget, when the guys, it was a big deal that the guys had the
mullet?
The mullet with the long in the back.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious.
I don't think that's ever gonna come back.
Tiger King, you never know.
Oh my God, ew.
Sometimes you cried on purpose just to cry. Maybe. Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah, do you want to turn?
Okay. I think that this is very cute. Definitely back when I was a kid, we would never smooth the edges. That was not a thing in my household. So we'll let the edges be natural. We'll let everything dry naturally and come back and see what my hair looks like when it's dry. I love the braids. I think that they're very nicely done. Much better than what I could do myself. You definitely are good at braiding.
Yeah, love it.
We'll be back soon to see the final results. Okay, so I gotta be honest, I don't have a lot of curl definition. My hair's a little bit flat looking now that it's dry. And it is a little bit frizzy. So this is definitely giving me PTSD of when I was a little girl and my hair just like kind of didn't have a lot of, I don't know, style, but I do love the braids. So I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 10 now that it's dry. I still love you though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo!